Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Oakland Athletics. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Chompy. Thanks for joining us here. And, Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport. Aiden Miller, always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And towing the slab, Michelle Guzman. And as usual with her singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
She's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in her career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the second baseman, Richard Fong. On the ground to the left, and that one handled. Zips it across. They go 5-3 for the first out as the third baseman makes the play from the shortstop spot in the shift. Here's the veteran outfielder, Stone Garrett. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2. Chop back up the middle. Arias on to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. And digging in for Philadelphia, Johnny Ludwig. And that drops in for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
She's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swings and misses. And the Phillies are set down in order. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. One down. Michelle Guzman up next for the A's. Singing, she covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These hitters are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Finds its way through. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third. Tag. Got him.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you've got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong as a really nice throw came into third.
The 1-1. On the ground to third. Gets it to first. And that is the inning. 1 left for Oakland. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, number 16. Guzman measures 5 feet 6 inches, 29 years old. She's a former American League MVP. Outside low, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. And a pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The wind of the pitch. The punch out there, and there's one down.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Aiden Miller stands in now and watches strike one. No score here in the second. The pitch timer expired before she started her windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
And 1-2.
1-2. Now.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Already 3 strikeouts here in the early part of the start, so I think the hitters further down in this lineup might need to take notice, take some notes, share some information. Got to bring a better plan to the plate, or else it's going to be a really difficult game. Disrupt this pitcher, do something to get her out of her rhythm.
And the batter now, number 29. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one. That one missed. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. That one fouled off. Here's the 2-2. And down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in the East Bay, on to the third inning. And now for the Phillies, number 68. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. On the ground to third. Over to Lowe. One up, one down.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Now, Blake Mitchell in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. One down. Phillies down a run. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. A's leading by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And 2 away now.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
Johan Rojas, the next to hit. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And now the count is even. The Athletics leading by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Phillies down in order. They trail here 1-0. As we go to the top of the 4th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Richard Fong. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Phillies, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. She's looking very much on her game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so she's got a good pace going, no doubt. Stone Garrett getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time up. And that's in for a strike. On the ground at first, low. And he handles it himself for the out.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
So 2 down now, and here is Johnny Ludwig. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one pushed foul. The line to kick the pitch. That one hit to right, settles underneath it, hauls it in to end the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. And the batter now, Michelle Guzman. Painter back to work. Up the middle. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, number 16. And here it comes. And that drops in for a strike.
You know, these Phils just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. She's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And the righty deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, she's had a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break her rhythm. Put the bat on the ball. Maybe try to bunt for a base hit. Get her off the mound. Move her around. Step out. Do something to interrupt her timing because she's coming right after him.
And now Aiden Miller. 0-1.
Zero balls, one strike.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Got him swinging.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
Number 29.
And here's the first baseman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. He gets there with the slide. Gathers and throws, and they get the out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And it remains 1-0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here is number 68. She deals.
When a pitcher's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into her pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what she's offering that day.
And a good eye there. On the ground, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Blake Mitchell. Bounce to the right side. Tosses to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Now, the 17th,
Johan Rojas will hit next. His righty-lefty splits there.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
She's been going after these hitters consistently, and as a result, she's been able to keep her pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as she sets him down 1-2-3. So she's perfect through 6. It's the A's 1 and the Phillies nothing.
Hey, let her rip right here.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michelle Guzman.
Hit high in the air. There he goes. See ya. A gigantic blast. Her 80th home run of the season. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for her in a big way. She went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think she had her sights set on that pitch. She went and got it and circled the bases.
Back in Oakland, new inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Richard Fong.
The second baseman, Richard Fong.
The pitch.
She's been so great today, really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, she hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
So digging in, Stone Garrett. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what she does.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's 2 down. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, she's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's the left fielder, Johnny Ludwig. First pitch just misses. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Luciano fires over to first. And the Phillies are set down in order. The perfection continues. 21 straight have been retired. It's the A's 2 and the Phillies nothing. And we're back. We're at the top of the 8th, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Number 16. And the right-hander back to work. There's a strike. So she's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for her so far, Singy.
She's thrown the ball really well, kept hitters off balance, and she's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that she doesn't have any fatigue or any danger of injuring herself.
And the right-hander deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
She made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some players are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
And now for the Phillies, Aiden Miller. There's the strike at the knees. The Phillies still looking for their first hit in this one. Hit on the ground, and it gets through. Just like that, the perfect game is gone.
The batter, number 29.
And now the first baseman.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Close, but called a ball. And it's a ball to strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Tying run at the plate. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting herself in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what she's working with, and that really allows a pitcher to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Here's the Phillies DH. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. The tying run at the plate. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The pitch. Got it. And that is that. Another inning in the books, but the perfect game couldn't survive it. It's the A's 2 and the Phillies nothing. So 2 on with 2 away. Digging in, Michelle Guzman. She's already homered here in this one. Out towards right center field. Sizes this one up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Looks like he's heading back out for the 9th as he'll go for the shutout when we get back. All set for the start of the inning. And now here is Blake Mitchell. Guzman back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Got him. Looks like she's picked up right where she left off. And now Johan Rojas.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That one's in there, 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. And that is cut on and missed. 0-2 now. And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Fong in the box now. No balls and a strike.
No ball.
Hey,
1 strike.
7 straight strikes to start the frame. She's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
That one catches the corner.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
The Phils down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and she got it. And that is the ball game.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know she's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that she gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, if she'd have made just one better pitch, perhaps she'd have a no-hitter.